Still, the president of the country blaming the suspects' American upbringing for their alleged actions. Some Chechens have been angry with the U.S. for not helping them in their war with Russia. Joining us now, Houck, former NYPD detective and counterterrorism strategist.
Thanks for being with us tonight. You know, a lot of people, we obviously still don't know why these young men did this. Some people are trying to link this to their country of origin and some of the politics that are going on there, and the fact that there have been terror incidents there, but in relation to Russia. What is your take on this and their connection?
Well, there was a trip by the older brother to Russia, and he made his way to Chechnya, and he was there for about 6 months. So there might be something there, although I'm not exactly sure. You know, he spent some time there, maybe he got some training, came back, and then took his brother under his wing.
Hey, let's talk about the fact they got the brother alive. That is huge, because we don't have to just speculate about what led them to do this. We actually are hopefully going to find out from him.
Exactly, big. You know, that's why, you know, once they located him in that boat, you know, they get the civilians out of there, all right, to secure the perimeter. They got all night to play with this guy, you know. It seems like they brought in a hostage negotiator who knew what he was doing, talked to him, convinced him, and he came out.
I'm still so surprised that he came out. I mean, a lot of people, we've spoken to a lot of experts this week, and we didn't think they would ever be taken alive.
Well, I'll tell you, you know, earlier today when I was on Fox Business, I was saying the same thing. This guy would never be taken alive because there's 2 other incidents where they allegedly had him and there were shots fired. Whether or not he fired any, the police did, I don't know. At that time, I'm thinking, geez, you know, this guy doesn't want to die. He wants to escape.
Seems like he was brought reluctantly into this maybe by the older brother.
Right, exactly.
Who was the true believer in whatever it is they believe in, which we'll find out. You know, let's talk about the idea that the older brother was flagged by some unknown foreign government at this point, and they told America, watch out for this guy, but somehow he still made it in here. And that's going to be a huge thing going forward.
Yeah, that's very interesting. So if we get a call from a foreign government asking us to take a look at this guy, what was the catalyst for that phone call? Apparently that other country knew this guy might be involved in something, right? So they had to have told us.
Yeah.
Right? So it's not like they're just calling about me and say, what about Houck? You know, they're calling about this guy who they suspect is a terrorist. We're going to want to ask, listen, why do you suspect this guy is a terrorist? What has he been involved in?
And that was a good 3 years ago.
Yeah. So, you know, that remains to be seen now.
Okay, so let's talk about moving forward and the fact that some have said that Al-Qaeda has been horribly decimated, horribly splintered. So this may be the type of terrorist acts we are looking at in the future. The lone wolves just doing the little things that they can in soft targets, which is extremely frightening, and they shut down an entire city.
Exactly.
What do we do thus forward to prevent stuff like this?
Well, you know, we got to use what we have in the intelligence community, you know, and we also have to remember that see something, say something means something, okay? People have got to be aware. You know, 9/11 people forgot about.
Right.
All right, this happens, you know, it's an ugly reminder. All right, could this happen again? It could happen again tomorrow. All right, so everybody should be vigilant. We're living in a different world now.
Right.
All right, it's not like it was 30 years ago.
Yeah. And somebody saw suspect number 2 put the bag down, so.
Exactly.
Right, the guy who lost his legs.
Exactly.
Who identified him. Incredible stuff. Houck, we appreciate your insight. I'm sure we'll be talking to you a lot more in the coming days and weeks.
Okay, all right. And we're going to take a break right now.